Welcome to Niggun Saloon. Unlike the name, this isn't like drinking and singing together, although if you want to drink, you're welcome to do that. It's just that it rhymes, and so it's kind of a nice title. The purpose of this is an opportunity to connect spiritually, wordlessly. Most of the melodies that we do will just be yida-dies. Every once in a while, I might do something that goes to words, and then we can also talk about what the meaning of the words is and where it comes from. But mostly, it's just an opportunity to sing the tunes. The methodology here is that if you sing a tune 3 times, that's very nice. If you sing a tune 7 times, all of a sudden you start to remember it more. It starts to sink in, start to groove with it. You really have to sing a tune over and over 20 or 25 times to really feel it in your guts, in your kishkas, and that's the idea. So singing the same tune, kind of focusing on chant, on the mystical experience that can uplift through music. And of course, Zoom isn't the best medium for that, but with a small enough number of people, we can just sing along. And if we have more people, then we'll mute and all sing along to the, everybody else will mute and you all sing along with me, but won't be able to hear each other. So that's the limitations of our medium. Of course, it would be nice to be all together and to be able to sing in a room. So hopefully we'll be able to do that in the future. So we'll start with the same tune we started with last week, and you can follow along with me. You may have heard it before. It's not hard. When we introduce new tunes, we'll do a little teaching the tune as we go. All right, so join with me in song. Yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai. Yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai nai. Yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai. Yai nai nai, yai nai 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 nai, yai nai nai, yai nai yai nai nai. Yai nai yai nai nai, yai nai nai. na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na 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 na. That was 3 times. You might find yourself moving when we sing. The moving is good. If somebody walked into this virtual space and saw us moving, they might even be able to see the music, even if they couldn't hear the music.
Is this the music to Kumbaya? I mean, that's what popped right into my head.
It's Chef of Gold, OZ. Yeah, that's the artist and the name of the tune. OZ Vizimadya, Chef of Gold. Ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na 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 na. Ya na ya na na. Ya 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 na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na na. Ya ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya ya na na. Ya ya na. Ya ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya 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 na na. Ya 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 na na. Ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na na. Ya na na. Ya ya na. Ya 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 na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na 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 na. Ya na na. Ya na 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 na. Ya na 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 na. Ya na ya na 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 na. Ya na 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 na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na ya na ya na na. Ya na na ya na 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 na. Ya na na. Ya na na. Ya na 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 na. I find in the Niggun that the silence after is part of the melody. We're going to move to a second tune. I'm going to share just the sound from my, let's see, I think, all right. This one's called Bina's Niggun. I'm not sure where it comes from. And we're going to sing along to a group that's singing it. It's a little different from singing along just to me. Now we're all going to be singing along to a recording. I think it's good to have it be some different modalities. So here we go. Can you hear all That last was called the Krakow Niggun. Krakow Niggun. That's a traditional Hasidic melody from the old country. Krakow Niggun. We'll do one more today, and then we'll close about 12:15. And at that point, after the silence at the end of our next tune, if anybody has any feelings or thoughts they want to share, we'll have a couple moments for that. So our last one is one you might not have heard before, but like the first one we did, it's fairly easy. We're gonna do it I'm just gonna sing it, but I'll do phrases at first so that we can catch on. So it goes like this. Yanana, ina, yanana, ya, ina, yanana, ya, ina, yanana, ya, ya, ina, ya, ina, ina. That's the first part. Yanana, ina, yanana, yana, ina, yanana, ya, ina, yanana, ya, ya, ina, ya, ina, ina. And that part repeats twice. So we'll go back to the top and repeat that first part twice. We'll do the B part again. Oh, nope, that's the A part. Yep. Okay, we'll just go back to the top. Beat part. A little faster. That last was the Moshav band's version of Eliyahu Hanavi. Yes. So, does anyone have any thoughts?
Dancing. Definitely dancing to the music, especially the middle one. I did Israeli dancing for a long time.
There used to be a popular singer in France in the, I don't know, 70s, Georges Moustaki, who was Greek. And some of the recordings really reminded me of that. And I thought, okay, it's sort of the same part of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do think that there are some resonances between sort of like a Greek folk dance and also like Gregorian chant, and also these melodies which come out of Eastern Europe, the Pale of Settlement. A lot of them, they're often not very complicated musically, although you can find ones that are more complicated. Certainly the Krakow Niggun has more parts to it. You know, ones that have a simple A-B structure are easier than ones that are, A, B, C, B, or A, B, C, D. Yeah, but there's something folky about them. Yeah.
When are they used?
Well, depends on the community. I would love to see us doing more of them as part of our worship. Part of my sort of long-term goal is, if we can generate some familiarity with these tunes, then when we introduce them into worship, some people in the community already know them. So there's something to that. In a Hasidic context, Saturday afternoon is a time where you often find that there's a big long table, and all the people are around the table, and there's opportunities for sharing short words of Torah, short mini drashes, mini dvar Torahs, mini sermons, very short, a minute and a half to 3 minutes, that kind of thing, like one word, and then in between the Torah is these kinds of melodies, the wordless melodies, the music, and you can go on for a while. You could do the same melody for half an hour and just each time build it and make it the feeling of singing with 100 other people or 150 other people around a table or in a hall, and then when the Rebbe speaks, everybody is silent, you know, that kind of thing. So some of it comes from that kind of a tradition. And then like once you have an easy tune, so the last one we did was written originally for the words to Eliyahu Navi, which is often sung at Havdalah. So if with the words it goes Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi. Oh, bimheira yavo leinu, Mashiach ben David. And you might have heard the traditional melody for that goes Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu. Same words, different melody. So this was more upbeat tune. I first learned it at camp for Havdalah. We would, you know, at the end of Shabbat, we would sing a more upbeat melody than the one the traditional one that I grew up with. And so that's when I first learned that tune. But since then, I have heard it sung as the tune for some of the liturgical hymns on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So that tune goes really nicely to one of the piyutim, one of the liturgical poems for the high holidays, has the refrain Adonai Melech, Adonai Malach, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. God was king, God will be king, God is king for all time. So that goes Adirei Ayuma Yadiru B'Kol Adonai Melech Givore Barak Yivarechu B'Kol Adonai Malach Givore Gova Yagbiru B'Kol Adonai Yimloch Adonai Melech Adonai Malach Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. So once you have the tune, it can work for many different places in community. And then I think it's really nice to just get together and sing. Like for me, part of my preparation for Shabbat is singing this kind of music. So while I'm baking the challah or making the food, I often have just music in the background, and the music that I often put is this kind of, you know, wordless melody or just tunes from Psalms or from verses from Scripture that I think are just, you know, beautiful, and the melodies are beautiful. And so like part of why Friday mid-morning is the right time for this is because it's part of the preparation for Shabbat.
Cool.
Gary, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I put it on chat.
Oh, you put it in chat. I missed that.
Sure. What I said was, what I like about Niggins is the way it can take you out of your everyday life. I would enjoy hearing some before Kabbalat Shabbat just for that purpose.
Yeah. Also, some of these tunes go to the melody, to the Psalms of Kabbalat Shabbat, right? Like, there's a tune that goes. Yanai nanai nai yanai nanai nai yanai nanai nai yanai 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 nanai nai yanai nanai nai yanai nanai nai yanai 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 nai yanai 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 oh yanai yeah, nine, nine, nine. Yeah, nine, nine, nine. Yeah, nine, nine, nine. And that fits really beautifully into the second psalm of Kabbalat Shabbat that goes Shiru Adonai Shir Chadashim. So yeah, I mean, I totally agree with you. And I think one of the things that's really nice about Kabbalat Shabbat is it lends itself very beautifully towards this kind of music. And if you don't know the words, you can just sing along Yain and I and let the music be a part of what, the words Kabbalat Shabbat means receiving Shabbat. So how do we receive Shabbat, right? Through the melodies in addition to these particular psalms, and the psalms are relatively recent. They're ancient psalms, but using them for the purpose of Kabbalah, of welcoming in Shabbat, is only a 600-year-old practice, which in Jewish time is short. That is fairly recent. That only started in the 15th century.
There's also something about the repetitiveness of it that helps to separate you from, your everyday activities. You're really getting into something different.
Yeah, I think that's right. All right, well, we'll meet again next week, same time, 11:30 next Friday. Tell people if you think they might be interested, and the recording of this will be available on the website, just as last week's recording is on the website. And you can practice, therefore, these tunes over the course of the week if you'd like. And next week we'll do 2 or 3 of the ones we did this week and learn a new one. So that's
I have one more thing to say.
Yeah.
Their recorded music, at least as it came over my computer, wasn't high enough quality.
Okay. Both recordings or
Right. And maybe it's just what I've got here to listen to it.
It's good to know. I'll have to go back and listen to it and see how it came out. Yeah. All right. Thanks for letting me know. It is a lot more work for me to have to fully learn every song that we do. It is much easier to sing along with someone else. Yeah.
I think it may be the group that made
It might have been. All right. Thank you.
We'll hit Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you.
Right.